Hello, welcome back to RC Lads. Today, me and RC Dad are going to put in some new electronics in my new PR S1RM to Racing two-wheel drive stock buggy. So the electronics we're going to be putting in today is a 21 turn brushless motor, a Hobbywing ESC, a Futaba servo, and a radio link receiver. Sorry. Right, let's get into it, shall we? Gross!
Alright, Locko. Alright, mate, so the way we do this is you want to get that screw on the end of your hex driver there. Hold it just with your fingertip. You've got the screw hole lined up in the slot here for the motor. Just going to carefully put that, line it up with the screw hole, and just do that up loosely. Yep. Don't want to do it up tight because there's still quite a bit of adjustment to do.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool, no problem.
So you get the second screw on the driver there. Alright,
Yep.
Can you see the hole in there?
Indeed.
Yep. Here's another little tip here.
No wheel.
Take the wheel out of the way. That's a real good one. It's going to be a whole lot easier to work on that when you don't have the wheel in the way.
I would imagine so, actually.
Okay. Right, so we're still lined up in there. Alright, that's the way, mate.
Think that's in. Hope.
Yeah, just put that on there. Again, don't do that super tight because we're going to have to adjust that once we put the pinion on.
Yep.
So that is actually pretty good.
Yep. So I recommend stopping it to the point where it's starting to restrict you. So don't full tighten it.
Yeah, so we can still move that motor back and forward just a little bit so we can adjust it for the pinion.
Yep.
Cool. Next thing we're going to do is put the pinion on the motor. We couldn't do it before because it doesn't fit through the hole in the motor mounting plate. So in the pinion is a grub screw. On the motor shaft is a flat spot. You want to make sure that grub screw is on the flat spot. So when you do that up nice and tight, the rest of the motor shaft can't rotate past that grub screw.
Cool, no problem.
Alright, so we're going to put that on there. Make sure it's lined up properly with the spur gear, and I want you to tighten that up.
Tighten up the screw.
Yep.
Wait, righty tighty.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
Why does it keep on?
Because they're a bit tricky. Alright, do you want me to finish that off for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. The next thing we've got to do is set the mesh between the pinion and the spur gear. If you have it too tight, it binds up and it wears things out and overheats things. If it's too loose, it's just going to strip all the teeth off both of the gears. So if you haven't done this too many times before, one little tip is a piece of just ordinary paper. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. And you put that between the gears. You just want to move the motor, it's kind of hard to see from here, but you're going to move the motor across just a little bit until those teeth are connecting like that, okay? Turn that a little bit to make sure that you actually got them combined. You're going to grab that 2mm driver, matey.
Yep.
Yeah, and can you do those motor screws up nice and tight?
Ow.
Okay. Yeah, don't be hold hands. Gentle hands, not hold hands, okay? Get this screw driver up straight. Good man.
It's not.
You got the right one?
Cool.
Can I check?
Yep, and always make an adult check if you're a kid.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, mate.
Also,
Take that out of there, and that, when you do them up tight, there should actually just be a little tiny little gap there. Okay?
Yep.
You don't want to be binding super tight, otherwise it just slows it down. But there, that is spot on.
Yep.
Alright.
Next thing is we're going to put in the steering servo, because well, car can't turn without a servo, so it's always helpful to have one. So what do we do here, Dad?
Okay, so on the PR we've got to take this little bridge out the front here, and then we've got to take out, I think it's these 4 screws here, and then this whole unit should come off the front, and then we should be able to put the steering horn onto the servo, and then put the servo mounts onto the servo, and then screw that to the chassis and put it all together.
Okay.
I think that's right.
Yep.
We'll find out.
Yep. So we might do a time lapse for this, because it might take a
Next job is to put the front suspension assembly back onto the chassis. The main thing is to get these steering posts here, across these metal steering posts here, and the ball bearings that are on there as well. I know, ball race steering, it's amazing. Alright, so it's going to take a little bit of holding multiple things at once, but I'm sure we can do this. Alright, you ready?
2 of us.
You ready? Alright. Put that one on there and that one on there.
Yep, so you want to get these two posts on these two little metal rods and they connect together.
Okay, that goes like that.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
we're going to connect the steering rod back up to the ball link that we popped off earlier, just to make it easier to put things together. That's on. It just clicks into place, it's real easy. Sorry, you probably can't see much because there is like 100 hands and bits of plastic in the way.
Yeah, we'll also show you what it should look like at the end.
Alright, so that's all actually back into place now, so I'm just going to hold on to it real tight. You got that hex driver there, mate?
Hex driver.
That one?
That one, yep.
Yep. This one goes, oh no, this one goes in here.
Okay.
And you can do that one up nice and tight.
Yes, sir.
Don't actually turn this way so you can see. Okay, that's good. Alright, next one, we're just going to flip that around there.
Cool.
I'm going to get one of these nice long ones. Yep, put that one in there like that. That's pretty tight, so if you need me to take over, just yell out. Move that over. Turn your body. Alright. Okay, yep. Keep it straight because you're twisting it all over the place and you're going to ruin the screw head, okay?
Okay.
And that means it'll be really hard to get that out again. Ah, shivers. Trying to not put too much weight on the car because there's only 2 screws holding it so far. And if we put weight on it, we'll break stuff.
And then that means spending more money.
Alright, so we're going to do that. Now we're going to flip it over.
Yep.
I'm going to put these 4 screws back in here. Move your hands. Try to angle it down a little.
You're going to put...
Yeah, I'm going to put these 4 screws back in. Alright, do you want to do that one, Muzo?
Okay.
Okay, there's that one. There you go.
Sorry if my body gets in the way if you can't see, but once again, we'll show you at the end.
Keep it straight, matey. Keep it straight. Just take your time. Keep it straight. Keep it straight.
I am keeping it.
You're really not.
You do it. I can't do it.
Okay. Can you go your away phone real quick?
Yeah.
You can pause that if you want.
Okay, pause. And you're just putting the last screw in. And once again, I'll just do a quick demonstration on what you should do. And just put the screw in. You're just double checking the screws. Right, so what you want to do, because you couldn't see too well, is that you need to get this rod, there's 2 on each side, on with the front part of the car. And then what you want to do, so you want to put the suspension arm on the, what's it called?
Which way are you looking at?
The
The servo horn.
The servo horn on the little ball over there. And then you want to attach this V onto these components over here, just like that.
So there's 2 more screws to go.
There's 2 more screws to go for us. We'll put those in a minute. And then once you've done all that, you put all those 4 screws back into place, and then voila.
Okay. So I'm going to put that one in there.
Yep.
And that one in there. Get them started, and then you can finish it off here.
Yep.
There you go.
Cool as a cucumber. Getting there, guys.
Pretty tight, that one.
It gets tight, it gets hard. Keep that cautious. That's in, and then which one of these is it?
That one.
That one. quite tight.
And that's actually pretty good. Alright.
Sweet as. Oh, got a cool stuff. And then you want to turn the wheels side to side, like what he's doing right here. And you should be able to hear the servo doing stuff. And that means you did everything right.
It should all move freely.
Yep.
It looks spot on, mate. Good job.
Let's go.
Nice. Cool. We've got the receiver on there. Okay, we've got that. We'll tidy this up in a second. Alright, we're going to put the ESC in. Now we've got to make sure we get the plug for the sensor cable facing backwards, otherwise it's just a bit too close to the side. So that's about where that needs to go. I think as far forward as we can get that.
Yep.
And cut some more tape.
Our hero, sometimes in RC racing, can just be a little piece of tape. Hey, Dad. Oh, that fits perfectly on it.
Yep. Push that down for a moment.
Yep.
Okay, push it not on the fan, that'd be a good idea. Good way to break the fan.
Good way, good way, good way.
Okay.
The less money you spend, the happier your wife is.
What?
He told me this quote, happy wife, happy life.
Everybody knows that.
Indeed. Even Auntie knows that one.
Happy.
She doesn't even need to know it.
Happy wife, happy life.
She's on the other side. Okay, put the sensor cable in.
Yep.
Put the sensor cable in there. We'll make that go a whole lot better.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Okay, that's go. It's plugged in now. Good. Good.
so this is one of the only good ways we could figure out that this could fit. So if you, what are these wires called again?
What wires?
Rotor.
Motor.
So if you have any motor wires lying around, that's good because it is most likely not going to make it to the motor. But if you don't, if you live in New Zealand, you could just go somewhere to like J-Car, maybe Super Cheap Auto, Ripco.
Mostly J-Car.
I would recommend J-Car though. Anyone else in the world, I would just go to your local, maybe your local electronics retailer. Yep. That's about it. Yeah. So go to your local electronics retailer if you can't make it. I don't think they're that expensive, but
Not really.
not really. Plus, it'll be helpful to have whenever you need it again.
You're not leaning in front of me the whole time, are you?
Nope.
Yep, you were.
Oh, okay.
Now I can tell.
Wow.
It was dark.
Okay. Sorry.
Now this is only going to fit one way. I'm just trying to remember what that way was.
Always remember what way you put it in.
Put it in there.
And we hold it down.
Just squeezes all the little air bubbles out from under the tape, and then hopefully after that it will stick.
Yep. And then I imagine we are going to weld.
Solder.
Solder. What do you call that? Will they make it?
Hmm?
They won't make it.
Not even close.
So I got this this RM S1 for Christmas. It was a great gift from my dad, and I will probably be driving it every day now.
What?
If you could get the double-sided tape off, of course.
Oh man. Like that. I win.
Might do some test drives later, guys.
Alright, everything is in. Next thing we've got to do.
I also recommend water bottle. This is hard work. Been here, been in the garage all day. Recommended, very recommended some water.
Here's a little tip for you.
And a little tip, look at that. Gotta tie it up.
Get it nice and tight. Yeah, like that.
And ladies, that's why you marry a handyman.
Alright, that's actually looking pretty decent.
It is.
So next job is to get 3 bits of wire, extend the motor wires down to the motor, and then that is actually us.
That's it, and then go have some fun.
Yeah.
And we're going, and just in case you don't know how to solder, he will probably show you how.
Right. Start soldering the motor wire extensions on. So I'm trying a little bit different. I've stripped the 2 ends and I've pushed them together. And I'm just going to try and fill it up with solder and stick it all together. We'll see how that works. I'm just trying to get a much cleaner, more inline joint. Might take a minute. The trick is that you want to have the wire heated up enough that when you put the solder directly onto the wire instead of the soldering iron, that the heat in the wire will melt the solder instead of the iron doing the work for you. And that means that the solder is going to flow nicely through all the little strands of wire and stick it all together. Okay? You've got to have patience and steady hands. Can you do that, mate?
I don't have steady hands.
Do you have patience?
Not that either. Regardless, now to prove that I'm not useless.
Keep it moving, at the top, up top. And down the bottom. No, not too close. Right, next one. Not too close, not too close. Down the bottom. Not too close. Yep. Done.
All your electronics fitted into your car perfectly. Hope you have a great day. See you next time, and make sure to subscribe for some more RC content. Bye!